Telling a guy to just be confident as dating advice is like telling a depressed person to just cheer up. If I could, just be confident, don't you think I would be already? I hate being nervous around new people, but I can't just decide to not be. I already understand how important confidence is. I can't explain why I don't have any because I don't know. A depressed person may want to cheer up, but they just can't will themselves happy. There is more to it. This is how I feel about it. I know I can't be the only one. Edit, this blew up / thanks for award / yada yada. A lot of people are saying to fake it until you make it. That advice also feels dumb. If I knew how to fake being confident, isn't that just be acting confident? Even if I do not feel confident, acting like I do requires me to know what the fuck I am doing. It's like, when I try to talk to someone I just met, I just lock up and can't think of anything to say. I make some meek greetings before withdrawing from the conversation into myself. I know this is an issue, but don't know how to get around it. If I just knew how to get past that hurdle, then I wouldn't have an issue with confidence. I would just be able to talk to people. Fake it until you make it falls into the same pitfall. If I could, I already would. I'll never understand how this works. For example, what if the dating actually ends up working and you start dating your partner? What after that? You'll have to pretend to be confident literally for the rest of your life. Wouldn't it make more sense to just give yourself, and if that's not enough, then just F off? You're already at the beginning going in with a lie. What a nice start to a relationship. Fake it till you make it? How am I supposed to fake something I've never experienced? At least actors get scripts. That's shitty advice, I agree. Rather I'd tell people to do things that make you feel more confident. Dress better, bathe better, new hair, change style, etc. Above all, don't feel like you need to push yourself too much. If you're a quiet person, then owning that is confidence of its own. I feel like my curse in life is to just see posts like this and be reminded of my time as an ugly teenage girl. Ugly teenage girl experience seems roughly equal to the normal male experience, from what I can tell from the sheer volume of these sorts of posts. The fundamental issue is that people are incredibly bad at giving advice and will often just say something to end that particular conversation. Which is why you get advice like, I know you've been unemployed for a year, have you checked out this LinkedIn website? Or just be yourself, everything will work out. One of the reasons people are bad at giving advice is that we're also quite bad at taking it. But that's a story for another day. My ultimate point is, stop asking for general advice. Decide who you are and who you want to be in a relationship and work towards achieving that goal. If you need specific help, reach out to people who you respect and explain exactly what you need help with, e.g. Do you need help brainstorming ideas, or help finalizing a plan? Trying to look more confident even if you aren't genuinely works though. It's not really the same. Feigning confidence is definitely a thing. I do it, even when I feel unconfident. One is altering the opinion of someone outside of yourself. The other is attempting to change your own feelings, which I agree, is dumb, though. There are studies that show that if you smile, you actually feel better. Not applying this to someone clinically depressed, though. General dating advice is almost always useless. The only dating advice that matters is advice on specific situations. Like, my so is upset because I did this thing, how do I solve this? Confident people are also nervous around new people. You are taking it a step further by not even attempting to interact with new people. Do you think confident people actually enjoy being in tense situation? They don't, but they suck it up. Dealing with your problems is the way to fix them. Not talking and saying, well, I am a nervous person, will get you points on this website of losers but won't fix anything. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to be harsh to get through to you. The real advice: accept yourself, love yourself, and learn to believe that are deserving of love and affection. Do not be afraid to be yourself and to let another person see who you really are. Learn how to believe that rejection is just a part of life, and does not need to be feared. Telling a scared person to just be yourself is a meaningless cliché. But I think it comes from a good place. What it really means is, you are my friend, and I have decided that you are worthy of friendship. If you are good enough to be my friend, you are good enough to be somebody's significant other. I think there's truth and power in that, if only it were articulated like that more often. Agreed. Same goes for telling women, or anyone really, you'll find someone when you aren't looking for a relationship and when you least expect it. This happens for some people, but not everyone. Edit. I'm seeing a lot of messages saying not to be desperate, and if you work on yourself, relationship stuff may fall into place. I agree. That being said, I'm not desperate and I work on bettering myself and my self-worth every day. My point is, telling someone that a relationship will fall in their lap when they least expect it vs using dating apps or chatting someone up in person, pre-pandemic, isn't helpful advice. It sounds like you're telling me to just let it happen. What if I want to purposefully and intentionally look for a relationship? You can actively look for a relationship without being desperate or coming on too strong. Just BC I want a boyfriend doesn't mean I'm talking to every guy I match with and asking him to be my boyfriend. I'm still selective lol. Another good example is telling a kid with ADHD just to focus. Being confident without having the looks to back it up is considered to be creepy. I'm an ugly fuck myself. Social skills are just that, skills. You can improve with more practice. Confidence isn't something that you just decide to have. You have to build it. It's not the same as someone telling a depressed person to cheer up, because there probably is something in them that's genuinely blocking their ability to cheer up. Most of the time confidence can be slowly integrated into someone's personality. It just takes a lot of effort and not everyone wants to give that effort. Take it from the classic shy kid who could never talk to anybody, not even his girlfriend at some point, and today is a completely different person who can speak to anyone he wants/needs to. It just takes practice and care. You can't really just be confident, but you can definitely put on an image that you are in the outside. They say fake it till you make it, and that applies here. If you are bad at dating, then the truth is that there might not be a solution to your problem, at least not this one. It is quite possible that you need more time to develop. And that development is as vague as it sounds, because it may be a combination of known and unknown aspects of your life. No, it's not. I'm depressive and I do well. Two different things.